Welcome to another video from Digidesignresort. My name is Monia, and in this video I want to show you how to create a brain dump spread. Yeah, brain dumping is important because you need to get your head empty sometimes. Here's what you need. First of all, your bullet journal. Whatever you use is fine. Then a micron fine liner. And a pencil set. Whatever pencils you have is fine, of course. So now let's get started. So I need a double page, because I believe it's important to have a page where I can go back to every time I need it. And it's not just a one-time thing, you write something on it and you leave the page forever. It's more that you go back to it from time to time and do another brain dump. That's important. You always need to empty your brain and then make that fit into your schedule. Whatever ideas you have, then you can basically add them to your calendar. But for that it is important to do a brain dump. So now I need to write brain dump on my page, and I first thought I would do brain and dump on one page and on the other, and then I decided to put it under each other. So brain on page 1 and 2 and dump below that, also on page 1 and 2. So now let's see how that looks. Okay, I tried my hand a little bit at hand lettering because I really like it, and so I wrote brain in this hand lettering, and under it I write dump now, just the letters to have a little difference here, brain and dump. And then we get started with the cloud around it. So my cloud gets another row. I think it looks better now because I really want to have that in the middle and then start writing on the arrows. And also my arrows are a little bit different, so they have an arrow as well. And I like it to make it a little bit artificial because it's more about drawing here, and it's also something I go back to whenever I need it, and that is why I think I need to make it special. And it's always in our head, when you have something special you get back to what you have and what is special. And if you just write it down and jump to another page, that is what you did. You just slash it on the page and that's it. And you may not want that. You may want to have a bullet journal you're proud of, you can carry with you, and you have a creative outlet. So that's why I usually try to make each page as nice as I can. So I grabbed my micron fine liner and started to draw over it. The good thing is now I have a line and can just draw on it, and if I want to get rid of all the pencil stuff, I can just do that with my rubber in a little bit. But for now I just go over the lines and I try my hand on fake calligraphy, which means that I make the lines which flow down a little bit wider, a little bit bigger, so it looks a little bit like calligraphy, but it's not. So it's faux calligraphy actually. So this is what I'm here doing, and going over it and making it look nice. So you can see I've already drawn my arrows on the right, and I added a loop once again, it just for making it look nice, so that's why I made some loop. And when I now start with more of these arrows, I will always add a loop, and under it I write the main word, and then from there on I add some more words. So this is what I'm calling clusters, and I like it to go this way because then I can always add something new. So when I go back to that page in a month or two, or maybe in a week, then I can just add another arrow and write a new cluster, a new set of words, which will help me to remember what I was up to. just so you know it, I add another arrow on the left. If you have a little bit more to say to one topic, then you can just make 2 branches, one to the left, one to the right, and then go ahead with more clusters. That's all what this is for, just to have a bit more space for one cluster, for one topic. You can just branch it out. So we are nearly done. As you have seen, you can easily draw it into your own bullet journal, but if you don't want to, or you don't have time, or you just prefer to print it out again and again, head over to my store and get the spread from there. It's just there for a few bucks, and you can download it and print it as often as you wish, for as many brain dumps as you like. That's perfect, isn't it? So just print it out and glue it into your journal so you have it perfectly done. Or you can go ahead and use some graphite paper, put it on your journal, and then draw over it, and then you also have it directly in your bullet journal. If you watch the giraffe video, then you see about the books reads, then you see how easy it is to use this graphite paper to just transfer the printable to your bullet journal. Yeah, I really hope you liked the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. And before you leave me, please leave a thumb up and subscribe to our channel. Maybe leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you, would love to hear what you are up to, what's your brain dump, what are you going through right now. And then I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye.